Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming and we have another CGC returns, and we're going to start off with a bang here. These are from the no stage break. This is the second no stage break that we had, and I think I do remember I did something a little bit wrong on this submission. I'll show you guys here in a minute, but I was hoping we'd get a 10 on a Charizard finally. We've had so many 9s and 9.5s. Maybe we'll finally get one of those 10s, a pristine 10 or a perfect 10 in one of the upcoming base set breaks. But super good looking card. Let's see what we have next. Oh yeah, there's that Dragonite pulling the 9.5 as well. If I remember correctly, was this the one where Mo pulled both the Charizard and the Dragonite? And both of them looked really, really nice. Two 9.5 grades. There we go. We have a 10 on the Zapdos. Pulled the pristine grade out. Definitely can't complain with a 10 on any WOTC holo. And then this is the one I think I did a mistake on. Yeah, I was hoping they would catch it. But this is the no stage error Blastoise. You can see the word stage is missing right there. And I'm making sure to show it and mention it to you guys, because whilst a lot of you watching may already know about this error, a lot of people who have watched were they were submitting questions about this when I talked about it in the previous video. But I forgot to submit it as under the error, I guess cert or ID or whatever. So it looks like it was just added to the pop as a regular base set Blastoise. So I might have to get that one regraded, which it may already be done by the time you guys see this video. It does have that pedigree there. So I'll have to reach out to Kyle about that one. Next up we have the Mewtwo. Man, pulled a 10 as well. We've seen 3 9.5s, 2 pristine 10s. And another pristine 10. Wow. Looks like these WOTC holos are doing really well. If you guys remember, these boxes, they looked like they were in super nice condition as we were pulling out the cards. And then we pull an 8.5 on the Bulbasaur. Good old non-holo. Putting this in. It looks like the centering is off on this one. Then we have, looks like some Scarlet and Violet stuff. We got a great Tusk EX pulling the 9.5. Here we have that Miraidon pulling the 9.5. I really like the artwork on this Drowsy. I think a lot of people do. Pulling the 9. We'll say it's the Carnival Drowsy. Got a 9 on the Aerodactyl. First edition, no pedigree on that one. Then we have a Ghastly first edition also pulling the 9. That one did have the pedigree. The Golem pulling the 9. I have to go back and check, make sure I got all the pedigrees right. I haven't messed up on one of those yet, but as I said, I probably messed up on one. Lapras, another really strong 9.5. Look at that. Looks great in the holo there. So close. The 10s on the Lapras just bring such a... Ooh, what do they call it on this one? So I think everything else from here on out was cards that I personally sent. So this is one that was pulled from the pack, and I had my mom sorting the cards. And she was like, well, what symbol is that? And I'm like, I don't know. And you can see it's like whited out. They called it an obstruction. That's pretty cool. Pulled the 8.5. I like getting those errors like that where you don't see them a whole lot, but you know they're legitimate errors. Pulled the 9.5 on the Penny. I believe this was the box that I had opened up for myself. There's a 9.5 on the Research. Got the 9.5 on the Gyarados CX. Here's that Gardevoir. I really like this one. Pulled the 9.5 on that one. And I submitted a few 1999 2000 cards I had. There's a 9.5 on the Squirtle. Pulled a 10 on the Charmander. I've got a lot of these to choose from, so I was choosing some of the better ones for sure. Pulled the 9.5 on the Bulbasaur and the Pikachu. And then we're going to finish off with a 10 on the Pikachu as well. I was hoping to see a perfect on one of them, but that perfect grade is just so hard on old WOTC. Guys, what do you think about the video? What was your favorite card out of this one? I'm probably going to have to go with the Charizard. I know that's kind of lame, picking the very first card, 9.5 base set Charizard, but I really like that. I loved pulling that no stage Blastoise in the 9.5 as well. So I mean that one's right there, up there with it, but probably between those two cards. All right, thanks.